Modern industrial agriculture is built on energy-intensive mechanical churning. It relies on dragging heavy machinery through fields to break compacted earth, harboring soil-borne pathogens. Maintaining yields requires a toxic dependency on synthetic pesticides and herbicides. You are forced to pay for a chemical cycle that depletes the ground. The soil fallacy suggests dirt is essential for life, but in a production environment, soil acts as a physical anchor that slows down the plant. It traps roots in a dense matrix, forcing them to waste metabolic energy on the mechanical act of pushing through dirt to find moisture. The waterworks philosophy provides a zero-friction alternative. When roots are freely suspended in a flowing, nutrient-rich solution, the plant bypasses the struggle for survival. This allows it to focus 100% of its energy entirely on rapid upward growth. This is the 80-20 rule of plant biology. Because a thriving plant is 75% water, removing the dirt entirely eliminates the primary vector for root rot and common garden pests. Discarding the soil cult is the first step in transitioning from a helpless consumer to an agricultural engineer. You are no longer waiting on the land. You are managing a biological fortress. High-yield agriculture has never actually required massive terrestrial acreage. The Aztecs proved this with chinampas. These floating gardens utilized water-based nutrient delivery to feed massive populations without heavy machinery. By allowing roots to dangle directly into the water, these ecosystems bypassed compacted earth, maximizing the efficiency of every square foot. This ancient aquatic engineering is the blueprint for modern food sovereignty. It is a decentralized strategy for building a high-performance garden in any environment. Mastering these waterworks allows you to ignore the unpredictable whims of weather and the degradation of local soil quality. Food independence is achieved through the management of fluid dynamics, a strategy that proved its effectiveness centuries before industrial tractors existed. Total environmental control requires replacing natural guesswork with precise chemical parameters. The foundation is the pH scale, a mathematical gauge from 0 to 14 that measures hydrogen ion concentration. Because this scale is logarithmic, every whole number change represents a 10-fold increase or decrease in acidity. Hydroponic success depends on keeping the solution within the 6.0 to 7.0 range. This specific window ensures that nutrients remain bioavailable for immediate root uptake. Dropping outside this window causes mineral lockout. Even if nutrients are present, the plant's enzymes cannot process them, causing the growth engine to stall. Most tap water is moderately hard, containing mineral salts that interfere with this metabolic balance. You neutralize this interference by using household additives like baking soda or vinegar to force the water back into the target range. Mastering pH math is the switch that activates explosive vitality. It turns a bucket of water into a high-performance laboratory. To replace soil entirely, you must provide the big 6 macronutrients in a precise liquid cocktail. Nitrogen acts as the chlorophyll engine. Phosphorus is the architect of blooms. Potassium functions as the root guardian. Calcium supports the cell wall structure. Magnesium fuels the chlorophyll molecule's heart, and sulfur drives vital hormone production. In our waterworks, we target a concentration of 800 to 1200 parts per million, or ppm. Maintaining this ppm eliminates deficiency gaps. It allows specific plant enzymes to fire continuously, extracting maximum vitality from the environment. Providing this calculated diet proves that plants don't need dirt. They simply need precise chemical fuel delivered without resistance. Traditional gardens fail because soil is a breeding ground for aphids, spider mites, and whiteflies. Vulnerability begins at germination, when the testa, the seed coat, sheds to reveal the plumule, or the first shoot. We protect this transition by starting seeds strictly in inorganic media, like rock wool or oasis cubes. This creates a sterile, pathogen-free laboratory environment from day one. You are growing inside an isolated fortress that is hostile to invaders. This lack of physical resistance means nutrients hit root hairs directly, triggering an explosive metabolic response. The result of this zero-friction delivery is a confirmed 30 to 50% faster growth rate compared to soil-based plants. You can supercharge this further by using aquarium air stones to saturate the water with oxygen, preventing root rot and enabling high-density planting. Combining sterile isolation with zero-friction nutrient delivery turns agriculture into a rapid manufacturing process. You can build this weapon of agricultural disruption for about $20 using the no-pump bucket system. You need a 5-gallon food-grade bucket, an opaque lid to block algae-inducing light, and a bag of volcanic perlite. Drill a single hole for a 1/2-inch PVC pipe. This serves as your reservoir gauge. A wooden dowel dipstick inserted into the pipe allows you to monitor liquid levels without ever disturbing the sensitive roots. Fill the bucket with perlite and pour in your 6.0 pH-balanced solution until it reaches exactly 2 inches from the top of the media. The wicking action of the perlite pulls the solution up to the roots, while the dry top layer ensures the plant receives vital oxygenation. This system uses basic physics instead of electricity. It costs less than a single bag of groceries, but secures years of autonomous food production. In a world of rising prices and supply chain failures, a 50% faster harvest is a strategic advantage for your family's security. By mastering the waterworks and reclaiming total environmental control, you decouple your diet from the industrial grid. This bucket turns a standard living room into a high-yield nutrition lab. In an unpredictable world, a 50% faster harvest functions as a strategic buffer against food inflation and supply failures. Join us as we continue to unearth the hidden engineering of the past. Subscribe to Unearth the History. Go build your bucket. Stay clean, stay controlled, and grow your own future.